Hi guys, my name is Aki from Aki's Place. Thank you so much for coming. So today I wanted to do a whole, so I'm gonna start a video of my house plant tour, complete tour, but it's gonna be separated, like parted, because there's too many plants. To do one whole video would probably take more than an hour, so I'm gonna separate everything by room, I guess. And today I want to do a bedroom tour. This is our bedroom, and I'll show you what I have in here. So I'm gonna switch the camera. So this is our bedroom and the view of what it looked like as a whole. And why don't I start? If you're in my Instagram, I normally film most of my plants on top of this chest because I just like how it looks with this antique furnitures. So if you're wondering where I take all the pictures, most of them are right here on my husband's antique furniture. I dropped something, sorry. Okay, and so let's go to my husband's side of the table. I have this one big Sansevieria. It's over a year now and it's growing really tall and nice. I forgot the name of this, but I will put it on the screen. And this is the Sansevieria cylindrica. I think this one I got it from my friend. My friend, when he gave it to me, it was just this 3, and now it's like produced like so much babies, and they're like going everywhere. And okay, and there's Peanut just hanging out on our bed. Peanut, he took a bath yesterday, so he doesn't have a collar. But so from here I have one sad CALATHEA TRIOSTAR. I used to have one big one and one smaller one, and the big one was thriving and was doing so well, but it's my experience trying to do semi-hydro. They didn't really like it and started to die, so I decided to put them back in soil, and I potted the smaller one and the big one together. Well, this is dying. I need to cut this. But these are 2 new leaves that recently came out, so I think they'll do okay. It just looks so sad though. And here's my AGLAONEMA chocolate. Is it chocolate? They said it's really easy to care for, but I feel like it's never happy. Like it's not. The leaves look so like, what do you call it? Like they don't look hard, and they're very soft. And I mean, there's some new growths up here, but I feel like it's not so happy. I had it first in a more like bright indirect light place, but I think leaves got the colors on the leaf faded, so I think it was too much light, so I put it back here where my CALATHEA used to thrive. So hopefully this one's gonna do okay, but I don't know. Oh, but what is this? Is this a flower? I didn't notice it. Maybe this is a bud, isn't it? It's not a leaf. So I guess it's happy. Just, I don't know, it doesn't look happy to me, but I guess it's happy now that it's blooming. So this is my AGLAONEMA chocolate. And then from next, here is my sad Marimo moss ball. Marimo ball. To be honest, I can't remember when was the last time I changed this water, so we're probably going to crumble when I wash it. I will do that after this video. But yes, they're easy, but I used to put it together with my beta in a fish tank, and I think it definitely doesn't like the warm water. It prefers cold water, so it started to get really soft. So I put it back, not put it back, I put it in this container here, but I got a little too lazy to change the water, so I have to do that today. And next, this is my POTHOS, Enjoy POTHOS. and I got it from the plant swap. It's really pretty. These are the new, this is the new leaf. As you can see, it's very light color and still in leca. If you see my video, I actually filmed it today before this video, but this is still in leca. Most of them are going to soil. Like this used to be in leca as well, but I put it in soil now. So this is Hawaiian pothos. I really love the variegation, not variegation, I do say variegation, but that Hawaiian pothos has a stronger yellow on it compared to the golden pothos. That's what I learned from the internet. And unfortunately, a little bit of thrips got into this leaf. Now it's all healed, but got some little bit of damaged leaf here. I got this pot from, what do you got, Home Sense. And it didn't have this gold color here. It used to be just nothing. I guess like a beige color. And I didn't like it, so I bought a gold pen and like painted gold. It looks really nice. I really love it. And from the next one is my Monstera Deliciosa. It's going very well. I got it from my friend last year. She was so tired of seeing the millipedes in her pot, so she decided to put them out in her balcony, which was in winter, and I saw that story on Instagram and decided to adopt her. It's doing very well, and I don't see any more millipedes because I already repotted and treated it. But yes, there's a lot of new leaves, and the pole I made, I really love how it looks. This is like the way you make the, what do they call it, the promise bracelet. I forgot, like back in the 90s I used to make this bracelets, you know. Was it promise? No, promise or something. Gosh, I can't remember anything these days. But yeah, it's very easy. If you want to know how, I have a video on this one in my DIY playlist, so you can go there and check it out. It's very easy, but it looks really nice. And Peanut, hey you, what you doing? Okay, so on my let me go back here. So I have this canopy bed, and on this side I have the philodendron, the heartleaf philodendron pothos. That's, I'm trying to trail around this canopy, but it's still not long enough yet, but it has grown a lot. It's doing very well. I think I forgot to water it yesterday, so I'm gonna have to water this guy today. And on the other side I have two plants, and it's really close. It's the philodendron MICANS. It's very gorgeous. I don't know what it was like. I don't think it was thrip, but like before I had a lot of this white spots. Like, I don't know if you can tell. Like there's like two white spots, and I don't see it in the new leaves, but like these kind of spots everywhere. So I trimmed it down and I treated it, and since then it's doing okay. Like I still see a little bit of white spots like here and there, but not on the new leaves. So I'm not sure what it was. I don't think it's thrips, because thrips will give different type of damage. Like this looked like a thrip damage. I need to cut this off, but I don't think there's thrips in this bedroom. I hope not. This room is thrip free, I think, but I could be wrong because I did move some plants around recently. And next here is my Jade Satin Pothos. I think this is, I would have to say this is my favorite pothos. Jade Pothos. It's so pretty. Like if you look closer, see, I love this like patterns on the leaves. It looks like a scales on the reptiles, but it's doing very well. It's in leca actually. I can't get it. It's really because I made this macrame and thought I would never get it out so it's really hard for me to get the pot out, so I'm too lazy to plant it back in soil, but I'm gonna have to do that sometime. But it's growing so well. I trimmed one end here to propagate because I want to make it fuller. Oh, now the sun is out. I wanted to do it today because it gets backlit because we have a big window. And now onto this, what do you call it? The portable shelf, plant shelf. I made this for my balcony outside, but during the winter, I thought it would be perfect to leave it here. I think I'm just gonna leave it here permanently, but it has the hanging part, and then there's also a space down there. So it's really nice. It was outside, so the pipe got rusted, but it's okay. It looks, you know, like the industrial looks. And so let me show you what I have here is gosh, I forgot the name of the real name, but this is a waxy ivy. Not the ivy, English ivy and stuff like that. This is a waxy ivy. I'll have the name up, scenario something. But these are more like succulent, and the way to tell the difference is the shape of the leaf, and also the stems are pink, and they don't track spider mites. The regular ivy tracks spider mites, but these guys don't. I guess like as long as you take care of it, they're not as bad as the ivy. But I got it from my mother-in-law. She had it in her garden. She didn't know what it was until I spotted it. And these guys will not do. These guys will die during the winter. So I asked her if I could take it back home, and she said I can have it. So I got it back, and I have another pot in my son's room. I have like the regular green type. Oh, where am I pointing? Green one, and also have the variegated one. They're very pretty. I love the way it's like a really thick, waxy leaves, almost like some like Hoyas, I guess. Like feels like Hoya type. They're very thick. And here is my curly spider plant. Bonnie spider plant. This plant has been suffering for the longest time. I had it in a really low light condition and it wasn't doing anything, and then I tried to split them and then pot it in a different pot, and then like I dropped the pot, so it struggles so much. But now I had it out for a little bit in the balcony, and then now it's finally like starting to produce a lot of babies, as you can see, and they're like curling. Like before it wasn't really curling. It looked like a regular spider plant, but now it's starting to curl and like produce. There's a lot of babies coming out, so I think it's doing okay. It's like a really I made this like I picked up, well, my husband picked up so many quartz from the cottage, so I thought I could just hang this around here. I heard they're good for plants. I'm not quite sure why, but I have it around the house. And the next one here is this is my sad Mathilde, Hoya Mathilde. I think I pretty much killed it because it was in semi-hydro, LECA, and because I keep my LECA, the liquid fertilizer in a vinegar bottle and in a different place, not in the kitchen. But my husband found the vinegar bottle and thought it goes. He thought it was like, I guess he thought it was for my plants or something. So he put it next to my liquid fertilizer, and I didn't realize it. And I poured vinegar into the LECA semi-hydro LECA ball. So I think it suffered from that. Like, it's so wrinkly. I don't know. It's not a good lighting, isn't it? So wrinkly. It's not doing so well at all. And it was like, it had two peduncles over here. There were two peduncles that it was gonna, you know, bloom, but because of that, it stopped growing. I hope I can get this guy to revive. I really like this. It's my favorite, and it's like over a year now. I trimmed so many cutting to trade and stuff, so I'm so sad. Let's go to next one. This is my Philodendron Pink Princess. It was in my plant shelf, but I think the grow light, not grow light, but like the I have the LED light that's like 6,500 Kelvin. It was way too close, and it looks like it's burning. Like, as you can see, like looks burnt. This new leaf seems burnt too, because they were really close from the light. So I decided to put it here and see if it will do better. Hope it will. And it does start to produce a little bit of white, like you can see. It doesn't have a lot of pink, not white, pink in it, but I think it's doing well. I love this pink. I wish I could get more pink in this leaf. And next to that is my Plumeria tree. This is my, I would say this is my second Plumeria. I had one back in Japan, and I really loved it. That's why I got it here as well. It hasn't bloomed yet. I think it takes, maybe it'll probably bloom next year. I don't think it's gonna bloom this year. But this plant is what my thrift infestation started with this plant, because it was on this plant. I didn't realize it until I saw so many of them, and I had it like, I move it towards the sun during the day and then move it back on the back of the kitchen. So I'm pretty sure they just flew away everywhere. So this is the plant that had threats. So be careful when you buy new plants. Make sure you check all your plants and treat it before you put it together with the other plant. My experience. And this one is my beautiful variegated Plumeria. So these are both Plumeria, but this is variegated, and look at the variegation. It's just so gorgeous. I have a grow lamp right here. They really need a strong light to bloom. Also need a fertilizer. If you want it to bloom, you really need to get a proper fertilizers for these Plumerias. So it's liking the grow light, because the new leaves all have beautiful variegation, as you can see. I love this pink veins. Aren't they beautiful? Like, if you see it through the light, all the veins are just pink and very light pink. I love it. So yeah, so these are like, before, like when I bought it, it had these leaves, but all this like variegations are new ones since I put it by the grow light. It's so gorgeous, right? I'm totally okay not flowering. Like, the leaf itself is just so pretty. I don't mind it. Like, I would love to see it bloom, but I'm totally okay if it doesn't, because the leaves are just pretty. I wonder what color flower it's gonna bloom though. This one's probably white. I'm not sure what color this one's gonna be. And there's the jade pothos that I'm propagating. Has little new growth. I'm gonna put it back. Maybe I should put it back in the soil when I do this. And let's go down here. Hey, you're enjoying the sun, aren't you? Okay, so this is my FICUS AUDREY. I really like the FICUS trees. I've been trying to collect all of them. I have pretty much all except the red pinkish variegation one. I can't remember the name, but so this is a FICUS AUDREY, and then this one is, I got it actually 2 days ago. This is the FICUS ALTISSIMA, I think. But it's just, the variegation on these leaves are just gorgeous, so pretty. The big plants are so expensive. They go up to maybe over $100 maybe. So, and this one is more like velvety. It feels very, but not fuzzy, but like very velvety. Feels very nice. So I have this two here, and I have other ficus on the other room. And in here is a little greenhouse. So this one is Philodendron Cream Splash. So they're a lot different from the Brazil. The color is more light and I guess creamy, if you say that. Creamy, because they call cream splash. Oh, I cannot reach it. But I don't know if you could tell the difference. I guess it's getting a lot of sun here, so all the leaves are very light color. There's not much variegation, as you can see. But I got it from the trade, and when she shipped it and when I opened it, it was like she probably sent like 7 or 8 stems and 1 stem survived. And it's going back and it's doing well. And the next one, okay, is my Philodendron White Princess. I guess when I potted in leca, it didn't like it, and it started to die. It started to die, so I potted back in soil and it's doing good now. Like, we used to have a bigger leaves up here, but I had to trim it all back because it was turning brown. But I see new growths, and they're tiny though. But I'm glad it's not dead yet. I mean, it's not dead yet, but I'm glad I didn't kill it. And here is my POTHOS CEBU blue POTHOS. So these guys, I got it from the swap as well. When I got it, only had maybe 2 leaves. I think it was 2 leaves, and now it produced 3 new leaves. So it's doing very well. In here, when I had it in the living room, I've spotted thrips on it, so you can see that yellow damage. That's from the thrips. So decided to like repot it and wash it and dunk it in a detergent and hydrogen peroxide, and it's thrips free, and put it in here. It's just like recovery room. So they're all doing fine in here. And this one, I actually need to take a look at it. It didn't look like it's doing so well, but this is my sealed tellurium, as you can see right here. I think they're dead. Some of the plants are dying maybe, but this has been sealed since last October, so it's been about a year now. But my Phytonia do so well in telluriums. Like, they just outgrown. Oh, look at that. I see the heart-shaped, is it heart-shaped fern? They were dying, but they're doing pretty okay in there, but one is dead. I can see browning. I need to take a look inside what's going on. Maybe I should open it, because this red one that I had inside is kind of, it looks dead, isn't it? There's still a little bit right here, but I'm gonna have to check. Maybe I'll make an update video on this one. And okay, I'm gonna stand up. Okay, by this window, this is my Sansevieria Buntel Sensation, and it's one of my favorite Sansevieria. I just love this color contrast, like very creamy, like cream color, like white creamy color, and the dark green. The color contrast is very gorgeous. I think I got it we did a trade. I did a trade with my Hoya, and I got this one. One broke off, so I propagated it and also took it to the plant swap. Okay, and here on my bedside is kind of full now. So this is my, excuse me, Philodendron Birking there. I forgot the name. So this is my Philodendron Birking, and it wasn't producing a lot of like stripes. I don't know, it's been, I mean, this place gets a lot of good indirect bright light, but it wasn't producing a lot of, you know, like the stripy like this, as you can see. Like, these are recent new leaves, so I was a little sad, but now this is the newest sleeve. You can see there's lots of stripes in this one, so I'm really happy about that. So hopefully it will produce more stripes. I don't know like how they like to get the stripes to get stronger. Like it's getting a lot of lights, like as you can see the lights, it gets morning lights, it gets direct morning lights in the morning, so it should be okay here, but let's see how it's gonna do. But I love it. I'm very happy. It's got its gorgeous beautiful new stripy leaves. And next to it is my Alocasia Ivory Coast, and this one is still in LECA. I think Alocasia is really good in LECA. It's thriving, and this one did have a little bit of thrips at the beginning. Now it's all thrip free, I think. I check it every day and I miss them every day, but I don't see any thrips these days in this bedroom. So hopefully it's okay, but it's growing very well. It's like, I love this pink stems, and the leaves are so cute compared to Alocasia poly. This is more feminine, I think, like my opinion. Very, oh, my son's crying. And here is my it's it's Tenanthe burl marks or something like that. I had it in LECA, but I decided to, you know, put it back. So it did struggle. Like some of them didn't, like, you know, probably struggle from that. But you can see new leaves here, a lot of new leaves coming out, and they're growing okay. So, and these don't require that many humidity, so it's doing very well. I mean, aside the fact that I kind of play with it. So poor plants for that. And up here is my Scindaptus Pictus Exotica. I trimmed it back. Like it was growing like non-stop this summer. It was like trailing down towards like almost like it was touching this Alocasia. So it was growing very long and very beautiful. But I trimmed it and like took it to the plant swap and also sold some cuttings. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? Like size of the leaves are huge. Like it's just like bigger than my hand. They do so well here. It likes the light here. So this is my Scindaptus Exotica, and this is all the plants I have in this bedroom right now. Okay, let's go back to see the full view. Hey, Peanut. What's that? Okay, so this is our bedroom. I really love this canopy bed. We got it a couple months ago. Not a couple months, so maybe like we got it in May or around May. It's really, I love it. Like I've dreamed of having one of these kind of bed and, you know, be able to hang plants. So it's a gorgeous bed. So this is the bedroom tour. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on my next one. Probably I'll do the living, maybe kids bedroom. Goodbye. Thank you.